Hello, everybody, wherever you may be, from coast to coast and sea to shining sea. Welcome back to the Shack. This is Ham Radio Live. Please subscribe. I won't monetize the channel. It means you'll not see any commercials from beginning to end. That's my promise to you. I just ask you to subscribe so people that have an interest in ham radio can find the channel. And everybody's happy. You know, works out good. A very, very happy Tuesday to you around the world, wherever you may be. It's the 14th of September, 2021, and we're going to talk about the Icom 7610 today. Finally, after 2 years, it is here. Hello, everybody, wherever you may be. My name's Larry. My call sign's Kilo 7 Hotel November. A very happy Tuesday to you. Wednesday, if you're, of course, west of the dateline. Happy Tuesday. I see the world's a little tilted behind me, isn't it? Well, that's okay. World's not really tilted. It's just the screen. Happy Tuesday. We're going to talk about the 7610 today. It did arrive. Thank you so much to Cyrus, who, by the way, put in an incredible bill. This is what I'm talking about with ham radio operators who are truly good, wonderful, kind, and honorable people. Cyrus didn't have to do that. His call sign Whiskey 5 Delta X-Ray Echo. The bill to ship this thing was expensive as heck, and yet he did. Kept his word, and it's here. And we are so grateful. I've got some tips for you. I've got some help for you. And this channel actually is going to be the first one to break something. I don't know why no one ever does, but we're talking about wireless control, wireless mouse, wireless keyboard control for this very radio. Before we go there, I want to tell you the main reason we're here is to help you get an amateur radio. We really want you to succeed in this hobby. First way to do so, though, is you need to get a hold of a radio club that's national. Then they're going to find a radio club near you if you just hit the Contact Us section. Tell them where you are in the world. They'll then connect you with a local radio club. You contact that club and get to know them, and they'll help you even get licensed and get on the air with us. That's what we want. First one, American Radio Relay League. Find them at www.arl.org. Also in UK. Find the Radio Society of Great Britain. Good mates there. www.rsgb.org. Got a great video coming up from them. The Radio Amateurs of Canada stand at the ready up north of the U.S., and they'll help you get licensed in the country that has the highest amplifier rate in the world. No joke, 2,250 watts. Get licensed in Canada. Contact the Radio Amateurs of Canada, www.rac.ca. In Japan, the Japan Amateur Radio League at www.jrl.org. And in Australia, my mates in Australia, welcome to almost spring. Contact the Wireless Institute of Australia. Anywhere in the world, just tell them where you are. They'll find your radio club. They'll find them right close to you. Simple. www.wia.org. Have an email suggestion for the show, maybe a comment, or you'd like a review of some kind. Hit me up at cqhamradiolive@gmail.com. If you'd like to help the channel in our mission to help support amateur radio and build up the hobby throughout the world, please do what you can. Our PayPal address is proburbs356@me.com. We also have some very kind people, and thank you for what you do on Patreon. I'm serious. Patreon just blows my mind. Thank you for what you're giving at Patreon. Our Patreon address, by the way, is Ham Radio Live. Well, it is here. The 7610 finally. This took 2 years. I'm not kidding. Finally. My gosh. Yeah, I had a set of videos that were all set up, to show you how I did this. Sorry, let me go back to me. Hit the wrong knee. Sorry. There's me without the applause. Sorry. I had the unboxing video, had it all done, ready to go. But I think, gosh darn, man, you've got to see unboxing videos to death. You don't need to see this one. Let me just say everything was there. The mic, power supply cable, the instructions, the CD, everything was there. It's beautiful. Not a scratch on this thing. It's literally brand new. So Cyrus in Texas, my thoughts and prayers are with you because of Hurricane Larry. Of course, it would be my name. Jeez. Whiskey 5 Delta X-Ray Echo. Cyrus, thank you. This is an absolutely stunning radio. Thank you. I waited a long, long time to have this transceiver here, and I'm so excited. Speaking of Icom, do you know Ray Novak from Icom? He's one of their senior sales manager. And by the way, I'll get your comments here in just a second. He's going to be speaking at the RSGB convention. Yep, going to be one of their speakers. In fact, the RSGB today released a great video about their convention. I don't know if you've seen it yet. It's really quite good, and it talks about what they're going to offer. Take a look. a great video. That's Ray Novak. He's in the center of that photo, the final one there from Icom. Going to be talking about de-expeditions that don't break the bank. True. Going to be talking about that for the folks in Great Britain. And catch that, please. They're literally doing 2 YouTube streams. RSGB, 2 YouTube streams for their convention. It's going to be on Saturday, October the 9th. Please mark your calendars for that. All right, let's say some hellos. First, Cliff Bolts, the first one in the house. Whiskey Delta 4, Oscar Bravo Papa. Cliff, thanks for coming. It's an honor, and it's always a privilege for me to say hello to you. Thanks for coming all the way from Virginia today. Mike, my mate from Jacksonville, Florida, is in the house. Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta, thank you for coming. And finally, it's 7610, right? I know, finally, no kidding. Spike Constitutional Enforcer. First of all, I like the name very much. I do. We need more people that know our Constitution and do the Constitution. His call sign, Whiskey India 7, Alpha Romeo Delta. It is my honor. First timer from the state of Montana. Thank you for being here. Kjell from Norway. And you know what? Kjell, I have not had the opportunity and honor to do a Norwegian television close down. Now, the problem is, at least here in the States, can't find one. I thought there's kind of one, but it's not very good. So instead, I'm going to do what it would sound like with your national anthem done in a beautiful way. I'm doing that for you and for all of our viewers in Norway today. I hope you enjoy it. I really do. My buddy Rod, that's Rod Bish, Whiskey 3 miles per gallon from the state of Pennsylvania. Henry Casely, first timer to the channel. Welcome. Wow, this is an honor. Thanks, Henry. Thank you, sincerely. Golf 8 Tango Mike Hotel. So Golf 8 Tango Mike Hotel, all the way from the UK. Wow, what a joy. Jeff is here. Hi, Jeff. November 4, Papa Oscar Delta. He's coming from Tennessee, and we're grateful to see you. Thank you, Jeff. Also, my brother Bob, courtesy of WIFI. Thank you for coming. From the state of Florida, we've got Wendy, Whiskey 4, Lima Sierra. Wendy, it's always my honor to say hello to you. Happy Tuesday evening to you. Yeah. Joe McConaughey, up north of me in Washington State. His call sign, Alpha Golf 7 X-Ray Hotel. My buddy Greg, not from Canada. I don't know why I kept making that mistake, Greg. I'm sorry. I looked it up because I was so frustrated with myself for just guessing because of the 0 call sign. He's in Bettendorf, Iowa. His call sign, Kilo Fox 0, Charlie Union Zulu. Doggone, I got it right today. I'm glad you're here, Greg. Thanks for not giving me grief on that. Joe, welcome. And also one of the best CW operators in the world. If you want to learn Morse code, if you're not, you're learning or you'd like to learn better, you're kind of like I am, you just like to, but you're not quite sure. Whiskey 6, Juliet India Mike. Hit him up on QRZ. Tell him you'd like to learn. He helps teach Morse code. He's brilliant at it. How'd you do an SKCC, by the way? Curious to know, Jim. Let me know. Love to hear your comments. All right, let's get to the weather real quick. It is powered by Icom. Icom for the love of ham and shortwave radio. A1A. Oh my! Look at the bright spots. They're kind of like now making some other planet happy, but not ours. Here's solar flare activity. Look, it doesn't have the brightness we did last week. Our solar numbers, our SFI, it completely coincides with what's going on with the sun. You see the bright spots are moving away. Solar stability for the last 48 to 72 hours, actually. Look at not very much. Couple of, maybe C-class flares, but not too much really going on. K-index has been a little bit loud, not too loud. A K2 is still quiet, but it has went to K3, which is getting a little more unstable. MUFs around the world, current 14.72 in Alaska, 18.01 at Boulder. Look at Brazil, 19.06. Last week, they were upper 20s. Yep. Athens, Greece at 14.49. Even Ascension Island, 19.65. So you're not seeing any 20s up here today. It's because of the SFI. 8.63 at Darwin, Australia. Current conditions out of Boulder, SFI 78. So it's dropped over 20 points since last Thursday. Solar number down to 32. Remember, it was over 100 on Saturday's show. A-index of 9, your K-index of 2. BZ latitude's good. It's positive 3.1. Solar wind is at 437.8 kilometers per second. And you can see moon bouncers, poor conditions today. The geomagnetic field, quiet. Of course, it's, K2. And then there's your HF. I think we're better than that. And I think the one thing that I want to do differently that on this show that you'll see different than you will on QRZ is this is going to be for the world, not just North America. Forecasts powered by Icom. For the world, daytime ham radio bands open for the Northern Hemisphere for voice, 20 and 17 only today. That's it. Equatorial latitudes, 20, 17, 15, maybe 12, maybe. I don't think so. So just stick with 27 and 15. Southern Hemisphere, 20, 17, and 15 meters. I also said possible 12 there, but I just don't see it working. I think you're probably going to be sticking with those three. Data will work anywhere 30 meters through 10 meters. Tonight in the ham band, 160, 80, 75, 60, 40, 30. Best EX on 20 meters tonight, 75% chance of 20 meters being open. But look, only 35, maybe 30 to 45 minutes after sunset because we just don't have enough ionization. It doesn't last as long here in the north. So shortwave bands today, and that's important for shortwave listeners here, 31, 25, 22, and 19. Shortwave nighttime, 120, 90, 75, 60, 49, 41, 31, 25, 22, and 100% chance of 19 meters. Again, 30 to 45 minutes after sunset, then your signals are simply going to fade away. That's the way it works. And unfortunately, because the FSFI is dropping like it is, our conditions are worsening. It's just part of the early part of a solar cycle. Remember, they go 11 years. So we're in the upward part at least, not the downward part. We're going to say some quick hellos for some folks. And I'm going to show you something that I was surprised because I looked because I've wanted this radio forever. I mean, truly. I mean, everybody's got the radio that they kind of pine for. They just do. And that's me. This was mine. For me, it was definitely the 7610. I just wanted it for a long time because I wanted to play with it. That's all. So it doesn't mean it's better or worse than any other radio. I'm not endorsing it over any other radio. I'm just telling you I love it because it does so many things. We'll talk about that in the coming shows. But before we do that, let's quickly say hello because I do want to say hi to Darren. Darren, wow, what an honor. Thank you for coming from UK. 2 Echo 0, Oscar Bravo Mike. First timer to the channel. Darren, welcome to Ham Radio Live. Good to see you, mate. Thank you. Check this out. This is Jim contesting from SKCC this weekend. This is Morse code. Check this out. Thanks for asking, Larry. Our team earned first place in the multi-operative category. Team Kilo Sierra 6, Kilo Charlie Charlie, first place. Congratulations, Jim. Wow. That's what I was saying. Ask Jim. He knows. He's good. Hamshack, welcome back. He's here. Kilo India 5, Quebec. Mike studying for his extra. Good luck to you there. Andy Bronson, my mate in the UK. Good evening to you. Mike 7, X-Ray Tango. And our third continent is in the house with Glenn Stevenson from Australia. Good day, mate. Good to see you too. I hope you got a cup of coffee. The dogs are good. Everything's going good too, man. I gotta get my dog in a vet here quickly. So yeah, it'll be a little short show. But at least come, say hi. Pobut down in Eugene, Oregon. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Happy Tuesday. At least it's sunny out, right? It's a good day in the Northwest. All right, let's talk briefly about the Icom 7610. This is a radio that came out after the 7300. Okay, it was a radio that came out the year after, 2017. Now, the back portion of it. Okay, you can see the connections. This isn't the greatest resolution, but I couldn't really find one that showed me really, really good. Okay, and this is what it does. It's got a lot of connectivity. It allows you to, put a transverter on it, which is great. Most of all for me, it has the receiver antenna connector. I love an RX antenna. It's got it. I'm happy for that. It also has it has a key jack. It has, of course, your computer connecting. You guys, your LAN Ethernet connector. If you're using the RSGB software to remote control it. It's got, transverter connector, ALC input jack, USB connectors, external speaker jack, so forth and so on. And there you go. Now the front looks like this. Now, okay, you can work this wirelessly. If you ask Icom, they can't recommend anything to you. They can't. And I don't know if it's because they just can't or because, maybe there's some kind of rule they can't. But let me tell you what will work. First of all, if you want to do things like RTTY, PSK31, stuff like that, which this will decode, the Logitech 400, okay, this is the M400. This works. You can use it, okay? It's fully wireless, okay? It'll work. If you want to wirelessly control this without the wire of a mouse, and it works, the Logitech M310, just like on the FTDX 10 and on the FTDX 101, that is the Logitech this is the M310. Now, I'll show you really quick. Here is the little wireless dongle. We're going to put it in, and you're going to see the mouse show up on the screen. Okay, this is a live view of the rig itself. Once I plug it into the first USB jack on the front, you're going to see the arrow come in. Okay, so We now have a mouse. See, there it is, moving around there. So wireless, if you want to run this rig wireless, you can use the Logitech M310. Now, there could be other ones. However, that's the first one I've ever seen on YouTube that shows a wireless mouse working with this rig. If you want to just have wireless control, I love wireless control. It's very, very good. So that's something that I think is very important to have. Logitech M310. If you want to run RTTY, you want to do Morse code, right? You want to send PSK31. The Logitech 400 is a great one. It's like $30. You can buy it from Amazon or your local electronics store. By the way, this is a big one for me. Hamoud Al-Saif, I hope I'm saying that right. I don't mean to be disrespectful. Hello from Kuwait City, Laria. His call sign 9 Kilo 2 Hotel Lima. Wow. Wow. Mate, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you to Ham Radio Live. I mean that. Thank you for coming, Hamoud. This is really, wow, what an honor. Thank you for coming today. All right, the 7610 doesn't rate high on Sherwood. It doesn't, okay? But what it does do, we gotta activate the woofing filter again.
Bitch, don't you cuss on this here radio.
I apologize to all the friendly folk who are listening.
Well, there you go. My brother will get them calmed down, and pretty soon they will be deactivated. Sorry, everybody. And if you've left the channel, I'm sorry. One of them is sick. I've got to come to the vet, really. Anyway, so the radio itself can be controlled really well from the mouse, wireless control, or from a wired connection, but wireless will work. If you're going to use the M310, use the M400, those will both work. You can use the keyboard, and on the side of the M400, what's kind of cool, on the 400, and again, this is Logitech, sorry, I said M, it's a K400 Plus. What's nice about this is on this side here, take a look, it's got a little mouse pad. So if you want to use mouse that way, you can do so, or you can just use keyboard separately and then use the Logitech 310, and you have full separate control. You can put your keyboard wherever you want to, and you can have your mouse control wherever you want to. And it's going to work the radio fantastic. You know, we haven't done a trivia question. We're going to do it. So far, it's a great score. Literally, right now, we have North America with 8. We have Europe with 6.5. And Australia is in at 3. Trivia question today for the show. And this is a tough one. Good luck. Early communications inventor and theorist John R. Carson is known for which of these concepts? Is it A, the Carson detector and demodulation system? That'd be the CDDS. B, the first reliable Coher detector known as the Carson Coher. Is it C, the Carson bandwidth rule for FM bandwidth? Or is it D, the Carson-Williams modulation scheme, commonly referred to as CW? Hit me up with A, B, C, or D, and I'll let you know which continent gets the question right today. Again, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. John R. Carson, what is he best known for? A, B, C, or D? And we've got an answer quickly. Surprisingly, you guys are too brilliant. From the state of Pennsylvania, North America, it is Rod Bish, Whiskey 3 miles per gallon with C. It is correct. And North America with one more. Wow. 9 to 6.5. Look at this. Cliff Bolts also has it from the state of Virginia. So did Mike in Jacksonville, Florida. So United States, congratulations. North America came in again. Glenn, you got an A, but you get an A because you're here. I'm grateful you are. Thank you. All right. Going back to 7610. So you know you can use an M310 mouse, Logitech. You don't need to use a wired one. You can, I mean, if you want to, you can have a wired mouse. Works perfectly well. You can wire a keyboard to it too. What I don't like about using wired items on a rig is I hate the fact the cord is there, especially because my computer's already here. You see, like when I do the shows, I use the touchpad. I don't use a mouse. I keep them separate that way. My radio can be controlled with this mouse, which is a mouse, and the rig, you know, the computer can do the shows or do internet with this. So I can separate them easier. It's easier that way. The second thing is the 7610 has 2 connectors in the front. So you can take a look at this area right here. This is the first wireless that goes in here for the mouse. Second one go right there for the keyboard. Both are filled in and you can use the rig. It makes it simple to use. Okay. So you can now use a wireless mouse that you know will work. Okay. It's going to work brilliantly. How does it sound? I haven't even heard this yet, to be quite honest. Let's turn it up. First time I've ever turned it on and listened to it. I'll get back in that car. And this is like my first time ever using it, so bear with me, folks. And I love, one of the things I love about Icom, the progressive tuning is so good. Let's go we'll go over here. In fact, mouse control makes it simple. You see the one right here, you just click right over and there we are. Of course, it can be digital, but it's okay because if we're chasing signals, the mouse makes it simple. You're just right there. It makes it great. And I'd like to tell you I planned that, but I didn't. Seems to be a signal there somewhere. Anyway, we're going to also change this out so it's not going on points of a, over hertz. I'd rather have it on the zeros, like that, and then change it here. Now it's going to move in hundreds. See, if I move this over and I touch it again, I touch the screen again here, and I go to 5, okay? Now it's going to turn in half a hertz. That's it, half hertz, okay? So now I'll go back here, and it will tune automatically. See, we're at 248. Now watch. It's going to turn in hundreds. See? Quick. Now, what's neat, and you've probably seen this before. If you have, forgive me for, being redundant. But what's nice about it is the faster you turn this, the faster that thing goes. See, way off band. But there, I'm just flying, just using the VFO, flying my fingers. The faster you turn it, the faster that tunes. You're just instantly on the band. There you are. So 7610, one of the neat radios I'm very honored to own and grateful to finally have the opportunity to. Take a look at 20 real quick. Now, similar to the 7300, very similar, the menu system works the same. Okay, if you want to change, for example, the intensity of the screen, right? You've got that problem with intensity, and your intensity is just driving you nuts. Your mouse cannot go down there. It can't, okay? So you have to press the menu button with your finger. Physically press menu, go to reference. Reference now, you see in the middle right here, it says reference level minus 8 dB. Okay, we're going to bring up the reference level by using the VFO. You just turn the VFO up, and now look at the signals come up on the waterfall. See, that's how we adjust it. Now, I haven't changed anything on this rig really yet since I purchased it. This is simply how I got it. And thankfully, it was taken such good care of by the prior owner, Cyrus Whiskey 5 Delta X-Ray Sierra. Signal. Makes it simple. Oh, hello. Let's actually get on the right. See, like I said, I haven't touched anything. You haven't touched a thing yet.
I'm scared to death that either one of these idiots with the deep state's pushing, Antifa or BLM or some of those characters are going to like.
But you see, that's how easy it is. And with mouse control, it just makes it simple. You find the signals, you click on them. Find this guy over here, you just click on him. There you are. Makes it simple. You can do a lot with the screen as well. And we'll talk about that in future shows. 7610 finally is here. And one of the things that I think I enjoy the most about it, I've waited forever for it. I wanted the 7600 when I graduated with my license, but it wasn't meant to be. And I finally got this transceiver here, and I'm really excited to play with it, use it here on the air, and show you how it works and spend a lot of time with it. If we move to Arizona soon, this is going with us, and that's going with us, and that's it. So the Urban Beam, we're not sure. We're hopeful to keep it, but it's a long move to Arizona. So we'll see. All right, so let me get back to final comments because I do need to keep my dog. I need to make sure I can get him to the vet on time and answer any questions you guys might have. By the way, Hamoud, thank you for coming from Kuwait. My gosh, what an honor. 9 Kilo 2 Hotel Lima. Let's work a QSO. That'd be awesome. I don't want to get rid of that Urban Beam for that very reason, because people like Hamoud, I'd love to make a call with on the show. Glenn from Australia, everything's good, mate, except the kookaburras are too noisy. Darn kookaburras. Can you hunt those? Probably not. Darren Barwick, how does the RX compare to my FTDX10? As I know you have a lot of experience on the DX10. I haven't had it long enough, man. I'm sorry. I just literally got out of the box maybe an hour ago, so I don't know. The FTDX10 rates much higher than the 7610 does. The FTDX10 and 101s both do. I need more time to play with it to let you know, Darren, really. But the FTDX10 and 101s are both fantastic transceivers. I'll tell you that. Patriot Canadian Ham. Eh? Larry, good to see you. Welcome, mate. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Yep, a new rig. And I was going to do the unboxing thing, but it's kind of cheesy. Second, VK Radio Hamster. Thank you for coming, mate. Always a pleasure when you're here. Thank you for being here. Kilo 4, Lima Elko November. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. First timer to the channel. Welcome. You always want to give applause for first timers. Thank you for coming to Ham Radio Live. It's nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Yeah. And Lionel, yeah, he exactly. Yeah, you got it. Will Myers from the state of Wisconsin. Hi, Larry. Sorry I'm late. Can't stay, but want to say hi. Don't worry about a thing. We're just here for a short time. It's literally a quick show, you know, like that. So we're just going to get through. But I did want you to know it is here. I want to personally thank Cyrus, Whiskey 4, Delta Whiskey X-Ray, to thank him because I know the expense was there. And I'm sorry that Hurricane Larry should come on your way. Of all things, Hurricane Larry. No. Anyway, folks, if you have any questions on 7610, shoot them my way. Be happy to answer them. It's going to be something that'll be here for quite a while. And I do want to congratulate again Rod Bish, Whiskey 3 miles per gallon. Forget the trivia question right. North America with 9, Europe with 6.5, and Australia with 3. Still, lots of time this month to claim the crown. We're going to honor our viewers that come from Scandinavia. Truly, there's people that watch the show from Norway. One of them is here today, and I'm so grateful because I was thinking, you know, I want to do this just to honor them, but I hope someone comes. Kel's here. And Kel, call sign, Lima Bravo 0, Yankee India. Kel, I did this for you. And also for, gosh, we're trying to think the name. Can't remember. It'll come to you and the show will be over. Sorry. But Kel, it's for you and for the folks that do come from Norway. Thank you for watching. We'll come back tomorrow. Yes, a show tomorrow. It's not filled yet with all kinds of stuff, but we'll do our best to come on and start to show you some of the stuff the 7610 could do. But today we did figure out mouse control, wireless, which is the first one on YouTube to show you. There you go. Until next time, my name's Larry. My call sign is Kilo 7 Hotel November. The very best to you, wherever you're coming from around the world. We want you to get into ham radio. Try out someone like the Wireless Institute of Australia. Ignore the kookaburras and just get a hold of them. They're right there to help you. Find them online at www.wia.org. Tell them where you are. And they're going to find a ham radio club that's near you to help you get licensed. Until next time, thank you for watching Ham Radio Live. It means the world to me. God bless you wherever you may be, and goodbye, everybody.